Many of us don't realize that when things are crushing down, worn out, and they're old because they're, and they're weak, we don't necessarily need to throw them. Like our health as we age, we start having aches and pains, slowing down of our activities, settling of chronic diseases like diabetes, hypertension, heart disease, heart failure, and our vision may get blurry, our balance gets off, and we don't think as sharp as we used to. And because we are not as efficient as before, we believe growing old makes us useless, unimportant, and dispensable. Right? You tend to care less about your health because in your mind you say, what's the point? What's the point of caring for my physical and mental health? I'm growing old, I'm crashing down. Now, just like the London Bridge, you can reconstruct and reinvent your health, and it only takes one crazy person with the craziest idea to believe it is possible. Do you know who that person is? It's you. It's me. It's all of us. So one crazy idea I want to stir up in you today in this video is this question I get frequently asked. What do you think about salad dressing? Right? Now let's weigh down the good and the bad about salad dressings. If you are that person who relies heavily on dressings to eat your salad, perhaps it's time to reinvent your way of eating salads. Hi everybody, this is Dr. Edelita, your Sunday Drive weekly host on Lifestyle Changer MD. I am here in Lake Havasu, Arizona, live from my hotel room. We came here this weekend to see this famous London Bridge. Yesterday, we went around the Lake Havasu and marveled at the sight of the lake and the famous London Bridge. Here it is. We went under the bridge and walked on it. Is it really from the London Bridge? Yes. Yes, it is. You see, part of this bridge, actually the exterior of the bridge, is actually from London, England. How did it get here? Well, here's the exciting story. 10 years before transporting this bridge in 1968, Robert McCullough bought 3,353 acres of property in the east side of Lake Havasu. Now, he was a visionary. He wanted to do something for Lake Havasu to drive more people in and stir up economic activity. Perfect timing. McCullough's real estate agent learned that London Bridge from England was for sale and convinced McCullough to buy it and bring it to the area to attract potential land buyers. You know what McCullough's initial response was? He said, "That's the craziest idea I have ever heard." But since he's a visionary and he's really driven to his goal, he thought about it, and after careful consideration, he decided to go ahead and purchase it for $2.46 million at that time. The bridge has the actual exterior granite blocks from the original London Bridge. If you see this, and then here it is here. These granite blocks were cut and transported and restructured here in this bridge to construct the now we call London Bridge of Lake Havasu. Today, this historic bridge is the most visited attraction in Arizona, attracting visitors worldwide. Now, might be wondering, why am I talking about this famous bridge, reconstructed London Bridge from England? Well, I just thought when I was there yesterday, it made me realize many of us don't um, realize that when things are crushing down, worn out, and they're old because they're, and they're weak, we don't necessarily need to throw them. Like our health as we age, we start having aches and pains, slowing down of our activities, um, settling of chronic diseases like diabetes, hypertension, heart disease, heart failure, and our vision may get blurry, our balance gets off, and we don't think as sharp as we used to. And because we are not as efficient as before, we believe growing old makes us useless, unimportant, and dispensable. Right? Now, if this is what you believe to be true, how do you think you will react or act towards your health? Care more about your health? I don't think so. You tend to care less about your health because in your mind you say, what's the point? What's the point of caring for my physical and mental health? I'm growing old, I'm crashing down. Like the London Bridge. Yes, you're getting old, but it doesn't mean to say that you're not fixable. So we have to kind of, reevaluate what we think about ourselves, regardless of which part of the timeline you are with your life in terms of your health. Now, just like the London Bridge, you can reconstruct and reinvent your health, and it only takes one crazy person with the craziest idea to believe it is possible. Do you know who that person is? It's you. It's me. It's all of us. But believing is not enough. You need to take action. So one crazy idea I want to stir up in you today in this video is this question I get frequently asked. What do you think about salad dressing? Have you thought about that? Have you asked yourself, or did somebody ask you about it? Are you an avid salad dressing user? You can't eat your salad without it? Or do you know of somebody who has a special kind of salad dressing that he always uses for his salad? Let's talk about that today. But before diving into that topic about salad dressings, let me mention this short disclaimer. Any information in this video is educational only, and it is not intended to replace conventional medicine. This is intended to support your change to health-promoting lifestyle and dietary habits. Please know that this is not a medical advice, and it does not create a physician-patient relationship. You always want to learn, or you always want to work with a physician who understands your health issues and challenges so that you will be guided on the proper steps to take. My goal here is to take you from being a bystander by a person who's feeling stuck in his health to a proactive, self-accountable, and healthy, mindful person. All right. Now let's weigh down the good and the bad about salad dressings. Salad dressings can have both advantages and disadvantages to our health, to our diet. Here are some of the pros and cons to keep in mind when you are dealing with salad dressings. Let's start with what's good. What's good about salad dressings? 1, they're excellent flavor enhancers. You and I agree to this. Salad dressings can provide a burst of flavor to your salads, making them more enjoyable. And they make it possible for non-salad eaters to eat, or to at least try to eat salad. And for those who are already eating salad, salad dressings are really a good way to increase your vegetable intake. Second good thing about salad dressing is that they aid in the absorption of other nutrients. So certain dressings contain healthy fats that can help your body absorb fat soluble vitamins like vitamin A, vitamin E, vitamin K. And these are usually most commonly found in some salad ingredients. Now, the third good thing about salad dressing is that it's convenient. Pre made dressings are readily available in stores. And so it saves us time and effort to make our own. And plus, since it's available in the grocery store, you know that salad dressings can come in various flavors and styles. So it allows us more to experiment and find our favorite combinations and make us eat more leafy greens. So it's excellent flavor enhancers. It is good it aids in nutrient absorption, and it is convenient, and it has a variety of flavors. Those are the at least the standout pros of salad dressings. And what's not good about some salad dressings are number one, calorie and fat content. So when I switched to a plant based diet, I had low tolerance to vinegar based dressings. So I had no choice but to go on cream based dressings at the very start of my change, which very few actually fit my criteria for fat and sugar content. So over the years, I have taught myself not to use salad dressings because I don't want to be dependent on them, especially that again, they don't fit most of my criteria. Recently, though, I have tried this salad specialty store and asked if they have a vegan salad dressing. I was glad to know that they did. Now, here's what it looked like. The salad dressing was tan in color and it came in about 5 by 3 inches clear plastic packet. So I opened it and put a little bit on into my salad, and I thought, wow, this salad is really good. It has a nice mix of red bell peppers, carrots, cucumbers, red cabbage, romaine lettuce, and tofu. So at that time, I remember my curiosity kicked in. Since I'm not so used to salad dressing anyway, I stopped. Maybe I just use a quarter of the dressing. And out of curiosity, I decided to place the salad dressing in the refrigerator overnight. Overnight. And in the morning, I went and checked, and this is what I found here on the right side. This photo on the right side. You can see clearly how the creamy part of the tan base, the tan color liquid separated from the oil, oil suspended on top. So many salad dressings are high in calories because of the presence of fat or oil in them. And most of this oil are unhealthy fats, which can lead to weight gain and other health issues if consumed in excess and in a regular basis. So that's the not so good about salad dressing. Some salad dressings may contain unhealthy fats, and they don't look like oil at all when it's mixed in room temperature. Another not so good about salad dressing is that the added sugar. Some dressings contain added sugars which can increase actually the calorie content on top of the fat, and may not be suitable for those with dietary restrictions like diabetes or wanting to lose weight. Here you see that this particular salad dressing has 3 grams of sugar, and that's about 3/4 of a teaspoon per 2 tablespoon serving size. That's added sugar. Another not so good about some salad dressings is the sodium content or the salt content. Certain dressings can be high in sodium, which may not be ideal for individuals with high blood pressure, with heart failure, or those watching their sodium intake. In this example, you have 260 milligrams of sodium per 2 tablespoons of the salad dressing. Now, remember that salad dressing is one of the top 5 sources of saturated fat in the United States. And so long as we rely on store-bought salad dressings, the oil, the sugar, and the salt can go unnoticed and impact our overall health slowly but surely. Salad dressings, among with the condiments, the gravies, and the spreads, are top 5 in the sources of saturated fat. Our burgers and sandwiches, which we know has meat and cheese in them, still ranks number 1 for saturated fat. Next are our processed foods, sweets and snacks, and then other meat-based products, and then the dairy. So if you think about it, salad dressing may just be a small amount, but if you're using that consistently or regularly in excess, this may not be, a better way to enhance your health or improve your health, as it will eventually make you store more of the saturated fat. For most people, when it comes to salad dressing, it may be a bridge for them to make them eat more leafy greens, or at least start eating vegetables. I, for one, did that when I, you know, start changing my diet 7 years ago. But if you have chronic conditions such as obesity, hypertension, diabetes, heart disease, heart failure, or anything that you are told by your doctor to avoid, oil, salt, sugar, consuming salad dressing in moderation may still not be good for you. It's always advisable to read the labels, understand the ingredients in them, and choose ingredients with healthier profile. Or, to be safe, make your own salad dressing at home. If you are that person who relies heavily on dressings to eat your salad, perhaps it's time to reinvent your way of eating salads. Please know that there are a lot of recipes online. You can search it online for plant-based dressings that you can try. I make my own salad dressing so that I can control what I'm putting into them and how much I'm putting in. But if I have no time, I usually just end up dressing my salad with fresh fruits, herbs, and nuts. Well, there you go. I hope that you have learned something valuable today about salad dressings. All my videos here are recorded. Please feel free to share and replay as often as you want. This is available on my website and YouTube channel, The Lifestyle Changer MD. I hope you'll make it a Sunday routine to join me live here on Lifestyle Changer MD for your weekly dose of motivation, for your weekly tidbits of health wisdom that can surely help you make informed, better lifestyle changes and dietary habits. I'm here live every Sunday. That's 7 a.m. Pacific time or 10 a.m. Eastern time. And to my kababayans in the Philippines, it's Sunday at 11 p.m. I'll see you next week. Bye for now.